Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. Dogs will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the LSU Tigers offense starts in less than ideal field position off that poor return. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He lets it go on the move, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second and 10 after the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Will he score here? And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete.
On the junior gets home making a sack there.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
That pass not enough for the first down. Punting unit is on the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. Breaks free. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense, short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Now, with just a couple names to throw out, how about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 16, set to advance on the football.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for him. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it from the gun. And tackled there by the defense. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They go over touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the 1st down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the 1st down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. The punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Makes a quick catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He slings this one deep down the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tough running there. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He's running out of time here. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the back. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Snags the quick throw. He's swarmed by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Strong game by this quarterback.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pass rush closing in. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he fires the football to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down, look at a throw for it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver makes the grab. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Ben. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Athens. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellows between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Who makes the grab? It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Dump off, caught by the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's the second down play. The shotgun run call. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads.
The pocket breaking down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. They bring the punter onto the field now. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. That's a design quarterback keeper. As the first down is still going. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped, but he gets a first down. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
The running back.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And now they run the draw play. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Now comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And that one straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And they'll take this from the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. First and 10 play coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down after the incompletion. The back's got it. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They're going to run it. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Almost set up with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Completion makes it second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. Looks like LSU has the first down. First down and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they
Fired into a tight window and picked off.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Looking to throw it on first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. And the pressure gets to him again.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Throws a bullet to the right. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Finding space at the 20. Out of bounds after another. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Dogs moving quickly down the field here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, the defensive coordinator's accounting for everybody except the tight end. He couldn't have been any more wide open on that play. Nice gain downfield by the big man.
Catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Back to throw again. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And this one is caught. Breaking free at the 35. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game. But there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. 1st down and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. The offense set up with a great chance to score here. 1st and goal off that kickoff return. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. They break the hole on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago.